Continue our team coverage with Chief Investigative Reporter Craig Cheatham. Craig, what else have you learned today as this investigation is progressing?
Craig, there really wasn't a lot of new information that came out today, but one of the things that Chief Isaac disclosed was that 17 people were shot, not 16 as we were told yesterday. The chief also discussed at length the need to focus on finding the shooters and not investigate the business per se. And he said that it was, quote, very probable, unquote, that the shooters were among the 17 people who were shot. The chief did not address many of the rumors floating around about how this incident started, although he believed that it did start inside the club. And he also confirmed that they haven't seen any video of the shooting and aren't aware of any video that captured the gunfire and the shooters.
And we haven't actually seen, we've been scouring, of course, social media and the web, looking for any of those video clips. So we really haven't. We've aired a few that we've been able to obtain, but we really haven't seen that much from the inside. Speaking about the police department, this club, the club's history, apparently there was an agreement between the ownership of Cameo and the police department about security at the club. Can you explain that?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that on the air last night when Tanya interviewed Mayor Cranley. According to the police chief, it was a verbal agreement based on the club's history. There was no written agreement, and it was apparently not part of any system in place that is able to track these sort of agreements. So while the police department will talk to private businesses about what they should do to improve security, apparently they don't always keep a record of that unless it's a part of another record. Like, for example, if the city has taken a position on a private business's liquor license, then they might have allegations filed in that report, and then as a part of that, they might have the outline for the security precautions that they're asking that business to take.
Okay, and we are continuing, obviously, to take a look at the security that was in place the morning of the shooting at the club. Now, the club ownership, as we just reported a short time ago, voluntarily surrendered their liquor license. It has now been turned in. So essentially, the club obviously is closed, and they've even said we are closed until the investigation is complete. What else can happen here to the business itself?
Well, the club has had a history in civil court with the landlord. The club owner doesn't own the property. Okay. He rents that property from the landlord. And so in 2015, the landlord sued the bar owner and the business and threatened to evict the business because of a dispute over rent and some other things that were involved in that. They settled that dispute, but the attorney for the landlord told me today that the landlord is thinking about, once again, evicting him from the property. And if that happens, I mean, no liquor license, you've got no building.
No more Cameo nightclub.
No more Cameo nightclub.
All right. Obviously, a lot of moving parts. We're going to continue to cover every single angle of this story. You can find the latest updates on WCPO.com.